you don't like foliar.
It took me a minute to like register what you were saying. You know, like, oh, they're making.
Right.
Like, we gotta know more about this.
Okay, so charcoal is really just any plant matter that has been, it's had all of the volatile matter cooked out of it. When I say that, think of a campfire, all of the smoke and the yellow flame, that's volatile stuff in the wood. It's stuff that will gasify in response to heat, like it'll just evaporate. And it's also flammable. That's what makes the yellow flame and smoke in a campfire. Now charcoal by itself, it's pretty much pure carbon, and when it's burning, it just smolders. It doesn't have all the smoke and the flame there. That's what we want in our fire. It's a little hotter. All of that volatile stuff that is gasifying, it burns a little lower temperature than the charcoal itself, and it's also carrying away that heat really quickly. It's a gas that's expanding and moving off, so it's hard to get a good hot fire with it. We want to get rid of all of that stuff and leave just the charcoal behind. The basic way of making charcoal, the way in the past, was to make a big fire, gigantic fire, and then smother it with dirt after it got hot enough. What you, let me back up. The stuff that is gasifying, it'll gasify in response to heat. It doesn't need to burn off. It'll just make lots of smoke if it doesn't burn. Does that make sense? If it's the yellow flame is the stuff that's burning, okay?
Yes.
Volatile gas burning off. The charcoal is pretty much pure carbon. It needs oxygen in order to burn. That's why we blow air into the fire on the forge. We want to keep the volatiles up, get rid of them while not burning the carbon. That's the trick here.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what I don't
Yeah.
get this part.
So you're just trying to remove the oxygen from the
From the
equation,
we
basically.
don't want the oxygen to get to that carbon.
Just
the old
heat.
way was to make a big
Okay.
fire, and then when there was enough total heat to continue cooking off all of that volatile matter, you'd smother it and just leave a little vent for the smoke to come out. And
Okay.
then once the smoke is done, cover it up so no air can get back in. Leave it cool for several days. What we're doing here is a little different, but it's the same basic process. We build this up a little bit above the rim with wood like this.
Okay.
Get it lit, and we have air vents down here on the bottom. So air is coming in down here and helping to supply all of the stuff up here that's burning. What's hopefully going to happen is this will burn downward. What this will help us do is the stuff that's right down here that's burning or gasifying, it's consuming the oxygen before it reaches the charcoal that's already been made on top of it. Is that making sense?
Makes sense.
And that's the whole idea of this particular method is we're minimizing the oxygen reaching the charcoal by just having it burn top down. If we burned it from the bottom up, well, you've got all that fresh oxygen coming in, heating up your charcoal as you're cooking the stuff on top of it. When I see some hot coals at the bottom of these vents, that's when I'll put pipe caps on the end of those. And then when all of them have embers at the bottom, then we'll put a lid on this, seal it shut, and walk away until it's cool. Which is surprisingly fast. I've actually been able to empty this only 2 hours after sealing it up, which surprised me.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have to wait at least a day. Charcoal is a very good insulator. And I have opened up other types of charcoal kilns a few hours later, and one tiny little ember is enough to get the whole thing started again. So
You definitely want to wait until it's cool.
yeah,
or else-
you want to wait till
Yeah.
it's cool and until it's cool all the way through to the center. Because if there's an ember in the middle and it's suddenly exposed to oxygen, well, the whole
You'll lit
thing's
up
going to
again.
start
Yeah.
smoldering before long. So, in a nutshell, that is the process.
Okay. Did you make this